Hello everyone. Today, Windows 10 ended support. I've used Windows 10 for most of my life now. I'm 16 years old, and that's why I'm going to talk about my experiences using Windows 10. I still remember seeing Windows 10 for the first time in 2015. My teacher upgraded the school PC from Windows 7 to 10. I remember not liking Microsoft Edge. I found the overall UI quite disappointing coming from Windows 7. Now, I do kinda like Windows 10. I also remember upgrading a school laptop from Windows 7 to Windows 10. The school laptop was quite slow on 22H2 since the RAM usage was quite high on 4GB of RAM and because of the old 5400 RPM HDD. I also remember upgrading my old Intel Core 2 Duo PC to Windows 10 from Windows 8.1. On my Core 2 Duo it ran decent despite the fact it was running on a HDD as well. That was 22H2 by the way, back in 2022. If you're wondering what my favorite Windows 10 version is, my favorite version is 1809, mainly because it performed better than modern versions while having the dark mode we still have today. Windows 10 betas are quite nice, would have been great to see them as a final product. The context menus of Windows 10 were simple, much better than what we have today, as any entries made by third-party software won't display on the first menu. You actually have to click on Show More Options, which is stupid in my opinion. Windows 10 ran fine on a lot of older hardware, which is nice. Sometimes it was buggy, but every OS has that. Windows 10 wasn't so bad after all. But what now? How does it affect me and you? Well, for me, I use Windows 11 IoT Enterprise LTSC 2024 on my main PC with a Ryzen 7 3700X, 40GB of RAM and a GTX 1050 Ti. I also use it on my laptop with a i7 4510U, 12GB of RAM and a GeForce 840M. On the family PC with an i5 2310, 16GB of RAM and a GTX 1050 Ti, I installed Windows 10 IoT Enterprise LTSC 2021 some time ago. I keep it since it works fine and it gets security updates till 2032. I do think I will have to upgrade sooner though, because of software support, but that's not an issue at this moment. If some app drops support, an OS upgrade to Windows 11 takes 30 minutes to an hour to complete. Should you upgrade? Well, I'm not a guy that tells you should upgrade. Use what you want to use, since it's your PC. Should you recycle your old PC when it's doing a good job for your usage just for this? No! I do recommend enrolling in the Extended Security Update program if you want to stay on Windows 10 22H2, but again, do what you want. If you want Windows 10 IoT Enterprise LTSC 2021, go for it. If you want Windows 11 or the IoT Enterprise LTSC version of it, cool idea. If you want to revert to Windows 7 as some users do now, well, sure I guess. Proceed at your own risk. Just make sure to keep some common sense, which you need on every device and OS, but I assume you know what you're doing if you decide to do this. Oops, I saw this article the morning after recording the voice for the previous clip. If you are going to switch to Linux, that might be a great option too, depending on the software and hardware you use, of course. Don't worry, I won't spam switch to Linux. I don't think this is going to be the year of Linux anyways, as almost all of the non-tech people are unaware of its existence. At the end of the day, your PC won't explode because you're using an unsupported operating system for 10 minutes. You won't instantly get hacked and lose all of your money. Not even close. For those who want to give Windows 11 a nice look while still keeping the Windows 10 functionality, I wrote a blog post on my website containing nice tips to do so. That pretty much wraps up this video. If you liked it, maybe leave a like or a sub. I would really appreciate it. If you didn't like it, feel free to dislike, I guess. Anyways, thank you for watching. See you next time.